Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your first 1,000 followers, subscribers, and your first $1,000. Let's just dive straight in. On Substack and Medium. On Substack, I have gone from nobody following me to 2,800 subscribers and about 5,000 followers in 2 years. On Medium, I've gone from 48 reads 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, actually. 3 years ago, 48 reads. I had 37,000 last time I checked, late last year. Okay, these are ordinary numbers. Anybody can do this. Anybody can get 48 reads in a month, surely. But it's what happens once you start and stick with it that matters. You pick up the followers, you pick up the subscribers, and you pick up the income. So this is going to be everything I'm going to show you in one simple line. You write, you send people to a list, you send them to an offer. The shortcut is you write, you send people to an offer. Okay, and then they go onto a list. But write, list, offer, write, offer, list. Doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as the bit at the beginning is the same. You write good value content. The key point here is you write one article. That article goes on Substack. You can then import that article to Medium. You can then take the ideas behind that article on Medium or Substack and you can turn it into a YouTube video. You can take that YouTube video and you can turn the transcript into social media posts. Doesn't matter how you do it. One article, lots of distribution. I publish to Substack first. I then import it into Medium, and then the successful articles get turned into videos, either a short 2 to 3 minute video or a longer 10 to 12 minute video like this one. So firstly, your first 1,000 followers. How do you get your first 1,000 followers? You publish. You write something and you publish. That's the only way to do it. Okay, you write and you publish. Then you engage. So on Substack, you would go into notes. You would follow people on notes. On Medium, you'd write something. If somebody comments, you reply to their comments. If somebody writes something you like, you go to their article, you read it, and you comment, hey, I really like this. You don't have to send them back to your article. If they like your comment, they will check it out. And if they like it, they'll follow you. On Substack, the way to do it is to go into notes. Engage more than you broadcast. So if you're sending 3 notes a day, make sure you're in there 9 times. And 9 times you go and comment on people's content. You look at who's following them. You follow them. You look at who they're following. Okay? They're going to be following people who interest them. You follow them. When these people comment and you're in your feed and you see a comment come up, a new comment's been posted like 5 minutes ago, you go in there and you give a useful, helpful comment. That means you'll be up towards the top. People who read the first one may read your comment. Okay, your comment will get shown in other people's feeds. That's the great thing about Substack. Comments get shown in the feed. Okay, separate from the actual original post. It works really well. So just make sure you comment. Your comments are doing as much work as your notes. So make sure they're valuable. If anybody could have written what you just written, you're not going to grow. You need to be unique. Remember, you are your niche. Forget if you're training puppies, doesn't matter. You are the niche. Okay. People will follow it from what you say. Hundreds of people can write the same thing. AI can write the same thing. Only one person can be you. So add your flavor and your seasoning to everything you do. Okay, you want people to follow you for being you, not for following you for what you've written. Okay, not for following you because you've just written what everyone else writes. Follow you for you being you. Okay, if anyone else can write it, go back and rewrite it. So only you can rewrite it. Okay, so you've got your followers. Now it's time to get your first 1,000 subscribers. Okay, start now. If you haven't published an article yet, doesn't matter. Set up a way to collect subscribers now. Set up a Kit account, set up a Gumroad account, okay, set up a newsletter. okay, where people can subscribe. Set it up first. From day one, the first article you should publish should have a link to it. Okay, get my weekly newsletter. And you send that newsletter out even if nobody is subscribed. My first newsletter went out to 2 people, me and my wife. And as I say every time, she never opened it. Okay, it was just me. I had a 50% open rate, and it was just me who opened it. It doesn't matter. Now I've got 3,000 subscribers and I've got 6,000 followers. They can read those first articles and newsletters again because I can restat them. So do that now. You will get subscribers. Add something, a free report or a free guide. Doesn't have to be anything magnificent, to Gumroad and link out to it, and people will grab it. They'll sign up. If they like your article and they want to know more, they want to go somewhere else. If you haven't got that link to take them somewhere else, you're wasting your time publishing. Help first, sell later. Relationships before transactions. Engrave that on the front of your monitor. Okay. Get a tattoo that says relationships before transactions. Help first. Write stuff that will help people. Okay. Don't just write stuff to sell stuff. Write stuff that will genuinely help them. People can get information anywhere. People can fire up Google, they can fire up AI, and they can ask for information and they'll get it. They can go to YouTube, they can get it. What they can't get is the help that you can give people and the hope that you can give people. So ensure that you give as much as you can. The long-term payback for that is you will sell more. Your first $1,000. Okay, you've got followers. You've started to pick up subscribers. Now it's your turn to reap the rewards for everything you've done. You're going to make money. Start with something simple, a $7 product. Don't think, oh, I'll never make $1,000 with $7. You will, because I have. Okay. I've got several $7 books that have made over $1,000. I've got several $17 courses that have made over $5,000. I have a course that's been anything from $9 to $29 that has made over $10,000. Okay. The price doesn't matter. It's everything you do before people get to your offer that's going to make you money. So if it's $7, it doesn't matter. If you've done it the right way, you will make sales. Okay, the first $7 thing I created was a little PDF, and with no subscribers, I made $200 in the first morning. Okay, with a $7 PDF of screenshots, how to set up some software. That was it. The $7 isn't about the money, it's about the trust. If someone trusts you enough to give you $7, you know you're doing something right. It's an indicator for you that everything you've set up beforehand is right. Every article must have the next step. So every article, send people to your free report or your $7 product. Anything that will get them on the list. A free report gets someone onto your list so you get a new subscriber. A $7 report gets someone onto a list as a buyer. Okay? They're not the same, but they're still on your list. Once they're on there, you can then sell them your $17 product or your $27 product. I have 3 or 4 $7 books for sale. Bundle them together, $17, sales overnight. It works. So 60 sales of a $17 bundle is about $1,020. There you go. You have to make 60 sales. Okay. My highest conversion rate on an offer was 42%. So if you've got 120, let's say you've got 150 people on a list, okay, and you've done it the right way, you can make those 60 sales. You don't need a big audience. None of this requires much effort. It simply requires perseverance, patience. I said perseverance earlier, patience. Okay, if you have got the patience and you stick with it, okay, the only difference between somebody who's making sales, let's say the only difference between someone who's making nothing and making 5,000 a month is that the person who's making 5,000 a month is still there to make the money. The other person's given up. They got 3 months in and they went, this isn't working. The person who's got like a year in, 18 months in, and they're making 5,000 a month every month, they're still there. That's the difference. I've been doing this 21 years and I'm still making money every day. That is the difference. I'm still here. People gave up long ago, aren't here. it'll be the same. Pick one thing to do. Okay, depending on where you are, write an article and link to an offer. If you haven't got a list, okay, to get a subscriber, right. If you haven't got anything, got no followers, write some content to get followers. Okay, go into Substack or go into whichever social media and write content and engage. I recommend Substack. It's on fire at the moment. If you have got some followers, try to turn those followers into subscribers by offering them a newsletter or a free report. If you've got subscribers, create an offer for them. Okay. If you like what I've told you here, okay, and you want to know more, come into the Inner Circle, which is my free community. It's free. Guess what? You'll become a subscriber. It's easy. That's how easy it is. Join my free community. You become a subscriber. There's a link down below, also a link to some of my free reports. You'll become a subscriber. Okay. This stuff isn't difficult. You just have to do it, and you have to repeat it day after day after day. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great week. Bye.